Welcome back, you beautiful people. Do you want to hit jumps like this? Well, I've got a few tips on how to boost your confidence so you can conquer those fears. I'm going to sound like my dad. I've been there and I've done it, right? You know you can do it, but there's something in the back of your head that just goes, what if? Fear is normal. It's a basic human emotion that acts on your survival mechanism, triggering a physical response to when we perceive danger, allowing us to react quickly to potential threats and protect ourselves by either fighting or fleeing. It's a natural warning to help us stay safe in potential harm, a bit like jumping. This is where it's important to commit. Hesitation, half committing, is what causes crashes. Before sending big gaps, dial in your technique on tabletops. These are your best friends. Why? Because you can land short without big consequences. Tabletops are basically doubles with a safety net. If you case it, no problem. It ends up being a little bit more safer instead of crashing in a heap in between the jump. Once you're clearing tabletops with confidence, it's time for small gaps. These should be low consequences as well, meaning if you come up a little short, you're not going to go over the bars. Repetition builds confidence. Start off small, again and again and again. Constantly hit that jump to build that confidence, and then you can move on. It'll become second nature. Commit to the same speed every time. Don't hesitate. Stay relaxed in the air. The bike will follow your body. Keep your eye on the landing. Where you look is where you go. When you get comfortable hitting the small jumps, you come to realize that most of the jumps feel the same. The speed gets faster and the gaps get bigger. So you've built your confidence up slowly on the small tabletops, moving on to smaller gaps, but you really want to tackle a trail that's a bit demanding for your skills. This is a red trail. It's called the A470 here at Bike Park Wales in the United Kingdom. And this is a jump, an obstacle we like to call a qualifier, a squirrel trap, a squirrel catcher. This is a double or a rather big gap jump with a big chasm in the middle. That's a little bit daunting. It's all about confidence when it comes into an obstacle like this one. And also, it's called the qualifier because if you can qualify by clearing this, you can do this trail. If not, the trail's probably too hard for you. Speed is everything. Too slow, and you case. Too fast, you over jump. But get it just right, and you land like butter, man. The best way to judge speed is to watch others hitting the obstacle that you want to clear. See how fast they're coming in, where they land, and see if they are roughly around the same weight as you and the same riding style. And if they are, that means it'll be the perfect speed for you. And he looks exactly like me. Roll-ups are perfect for taking the guesswork out of it. You can roll up to it and see if you're going too fast or if you're going too slow, and you can adjust accordingly. Not too sure about the speed? Try rolling up first, right up to the jump, or what feels like the right pace. But don't actually take off. Instead, stop at the lip and check. Does the speed feel right? Too fast or too slow? Now, if you're unsure about your speed, it's always better to go a little extra faster because it's much better to overshoot the jump than it is to case it. Undershooting the landing, front wheel slam into that, bad day. In overshoot, a slightly better landing. If in doubt, go a little extra faster because speed is your friend. Just don't go full throttle unless you know what you're doing. Finding the right speed isn't just guesswork, it's a process. Roll-ups, watching others, marking your start line, and if it feels right, then send it. The more practice you do, the more confident you get. As soon as you commit to a jump and don't second guess, keep your eyes on the landing and watch your speed. And when you stick that first jump, there's no better feeling. Progression doesn't happen overnight. Some days you'll feel unstoppable, and some others you'll feel fear creeping in, and that's okay. The key thing is to keep showing up every day. Every time you roll up to a jump, you're training your brain and your body. Even if you don't send it today, you're one step closer. Progression takes time. Every single time you hit a jump, your confidence will be boosted. Jumps won't be as scary anymore. They'll become fun. Now get out there and send it because hopefully this video has inspired you to build and boost your confidence when it comes to riding not just jumps, but difficult obstacles out there on the trail. I'll see you next time. See ya. I'm going for a cup of tea.